This is a Headgum original.
Game over.
That's it. The whole episode is that.
What a
This is
fucking
his good episode.
It's a mood killer, just right off the bat.
I don't like the energy that everybody's brought already. You guys
We all danced. We fucking danced for you during the intro.
swayed. You
We
swayed.
smiled and danced.
Noodle danced. I love a good noodle dance at like a Krung Bin concert where you just kind of noodle left to right.
Yeah. That's what everybody does at Dead & Company.
You went to 2 of those, right?
Yeah.
2 Grateful Dead shows.
Entourage?
Yeah. Micah came up with that sound bit
That's good.
before the
Yeah.
live show, and
Oh.
I forgot to use it.
Got it.
How do you think the live show went,
Me?
Jeff? Yeah, I want just a little post-mortem. I don't think we ever discussed it.
It's hard because like everybody seemed to like it, which is good, but I felt like everyone sort of stole my thunder.
Yeah. There were a couple like tech hiccups. I wonder if those were built into the show or because at one point you blamed having to switch computers.
That was
Billy,
real.
I don't know if you heard, but we played Jeopardy during a live show. And I think during the final Jeopardy, Jeff's like, oh, actually, the final thing is on my other computer. And so we just scrapped that 4-minute bit during a live show.
It was like it was the Family Feud.
It was during
one, right?
Family Rude, yeah.
Family
Yeah.
Rude. You also
yeah.
didn't know. You had no idea what any of the categories said, right? So you couldn't actually like we would guess, and you didn't know if it was right or wrong, and you just had to say you had to click and reveal.
I feel like all comedians learn, especially sketch and alt comedians, less is more over time.
Yeah.
And like less props, less music cues, less video cues. Jeff right now is firmly in the more is more camp.
He's a
More
maximalist.
soundboards.
Yeah.
So the Family Rude thing of not knowing what was on the survey, that was on me.
Yeah.
And that's something I learned of like I need to have cards or something to know what the categories are so I can say survey says and then know.
Yeah.
The final round of Family Rude was messed up because I came to the venue for tech completely prepared. My entire laptop was set up. All I needed to do was plug in the HDMI to the venue's setup. And then we did it and it kept connecting for like 2 minutes and then it would cut out as soon as we had it all set up. So we tried that like 4 times with different dongles and it just wasn't working. So we brought Marika's burner laptop and because that had the HDMI input direct and that worked. So I had to airdrop everything to her and I forgot to airdrop the list of Family Rude questions.
Faris, you can edit all of that out.
Yeah. This is too inside baseball. So what did we miss? Yeah.
What did you miss?
What was not on the new laptop?
Let me find it.
Oh, Amir,
Yeah,
tough question.
'cause
You
you
just
still
brought
don't
us
have it.
deeper into.
I'm just curious because during the live show, he's like, "Oh, never mind, I don't have this thing." And like,
Yeah. Well,
you know,
While Jeff's
stakes
looking
are pretty
for
high.
it, Jake and Amir, how would you describe Jeff's mood post-show? Did he feel celebratory or did he feel like
he loved it.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
he crushed it. He knocked it out of the park. We didn't even. I'm like, I'm gonna have to build up this kid's confidence because like that didn't go well. But he was already riding so high that I felt like I had to knock him down a peg or two.
Got it. Got it.
I mean, it went really well.
Yeah, you feel good about it.
Yeah, but you shouldn't think that. Like, you should be focusing on the bad shit and be like, oh, I don't know, I'm worried about like I forgot the family duel thing. But instead, he's like, that was awesome, and it didn't matter that I forgot it. And so then I have to be like, I kind of did, I think.
Usually, like Geoff is the bad guy on this podcast, but I actually think you're being kind of a piece of shit right now.
Holy
Lemon
shit.
Dilled.
This
Like,
is
you're-
actually...
This is what Jeff's
Is this
been
my
waiting to
history?
hear.
This is my Breaking Bad moment.
I'm back to hating Geoff.
Yeah, for sure. It's incredible.
Crazy.
It's incredible. You give him one compliment and he's like, I will ruin it now. This is my moment.
I have to assign a sound effect to that.
Way too loud sound effect.
Yeah. I just want to announce, and that we can continue this kind of like natural conversation, but we are waxing now. We're in the waxing portion.
Great.
That.
And we were, yeah.
Geoff, you played a soundbite from Entourage. How would you cast the four of us in the
that's
roles
really good.
of Entourage?
That's nice. I like that.
I think Jake would be Vinny Chase.
Mhm.
I think
was really hoping you would say that.
Billy, you would be E.
Mhm.
I would be Johnny Drama, and Amir would be E.
So
Wait, so there's
two E's, Johnny,
No
and
one
Vinny.
is Turtle.
No, we don't have a turtle amongst us. We just don't, and you can't like at a certain point if you cast before you write, that affects the script.
I don't feel like Billy is an E. Like maybe Billy's closer to a turtle. Just a friendly, positive, fun-loving guy.
Knicks
E
fan.
is a little bit
big Knicks guy.
I think E
But
is,
they're all
E
Knicks
is
guys.
whiny.
What about Drama? Because he eats and makes a lot of food, and he's
Yeah.
worried about people being fed.
A provider. That's true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'd be him.
Not really. You're more of a turtle, to be honest. You're a little bit of an E.
What's
Actually,
that?
I think you're more
not
of an
even a
Ari.
turtle of the
I
character.
think Geoff is
Yeah.
Ari. He's Ari
Yeah.
Gold. He's just this like seemingly in power, but not really in power figure.
Yeah, Geoff is Lloyd.
Yes.
Jeff is Lloyd, I think. He's sort of like the little sidekick to Ari.
way.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
You're
'cause I'm
Lloyd
more
of a
than an
man.
assist.
आप कब वापस आ रहे?
what?
What was that?
आप कब वापस आ रहे?
Up
No,
Kasalent
What the fuck is that?
of all the sounds and words in the
आप
world.
कब वापस आ रहे?
I've heard it. I have no idea what it is. I'm not going to figure it out. Nice.
How did you guys think the Headgum Podcast live show went, but also the entire weekend?
We'll start with Billy.
What's that?
Start with Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess from my point of view, it was a success. I was 3,000 miles away, didn't hear 1 minute of it or see 1 minute of it. Saw some still images, about 10 people on stage really close, found out there was technical difficulties, and Geoff had a great time. So no surprises. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Oh, yeah. If we can give the post-mortem notes, having 9 people on stage with like 4 or 5 microphones.
Mess.
Yeah.
No
That
reason
wasn't
to
my
not
plan. My
ideal.
plan was
Yeah,
to have
no.
6 max.
Yeah.
And but then I was like,
Still
everybody
more
was
than the
having
amount of mics.
by 1.
Still more people than mics at 6. Yeah.
More than the mics by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
we only
workaround.
had 5 microphones. Yeah.
आप कब वापस आ रहे?
Listen, I thought the energy around the green room was infectious and
It was quiet. There was no music really going on.
it was absolutely
talking about?
bumping.
Amir, you had a bad
Pre-show.
weekend. It sounds like I had
Pre-show?
a fucking ball.
There was no music.
Pre-show.
It was quiet
We
in
partied.
there.
It was
I
the
mean,
there was
it was
no
the best
partying.
weekend of my life.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had a great time. I'm with
Really?
Geoff.
I
had
think
a
there
really
is
good
one
time.
question that people do have that weren't at the festival.
Yeah.
Jake, you posted a series of photos that were that clearly captivated people. The series of photos featured a wet spot on Amir's jeans.
Yes, yes. that's
Two
right.
questions. First question. Were you intentionally posting that picture to drum up a conversation? You didn't mention the
No.
wet spot in your post, but
Oh. I
did not.
were you trying to make us talk about it?
So my idea for the bit was
Yeah.
way less funny. It was
Okay.
just like I'll take like a series of photos as I'm getting like closer and closer to you.
Wow.
So like I have one that's further away, then I
Right.
get a little closer, then
Sure.
a little closer, and I think like the last one was like a video of me getting really up in his face.
Okay.
But then I got like 20. I don't get that many DMs, but I got like 20 DMs. They were
Slid
all
into
about,
your DMs. Yeah.
Yeah. People slid into the DMs about the wet spot. They slid into the DMs about the fit of the jeans.
Yeah.
People talked to
So
me about
slim.
Yeah, people were saying your socks were ugly. So then I
can't keep up. I can't
Yeah.
keep up with the fashion trends.
Fair.
then
I haven't bought pants in 2 years and I already feel out of date.
I've never gotten so much heat going down in the DMs.
Yeah.
Like, and then when I posted screenshots of the DMs that I was getting, people really went off. I had
Yeah,
over
that's when the
100
floodgates sort of open.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
everyone
Over
wanted to
100
be on the
DMs, yeah.
story. Yeah.
Right.
So I guess behind the
amazing,
music,
though.
Amir, what was the wet spot from? We all need to know.
Was it
That's
soft?
a great question.
It's such a specific. It was like a quarter-size spot on your upper thigh,
Yeah.
and it didn't bleed out anywhere. It was just one
I think it
circle
was-
of wetness.
It was something. I
think it was
oil
coffee.
or something.
Would you say the wetness was
interesting.
just so?
No. I would say it was, I thought it was coffee, but then it also,
Geoff, we're waxing. We're waxing. Could you stay out of our way?
No, that's what I'm facilitating joy.
yeah. Although coffee would have been like, I kept wetting the spot. You know, you do the old wet the spot, watch it
Yeah.
dry. Hopefully
Yeah.
the spot dries with the
Yep.
wetness.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the spot stayed.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
spot stayed. So it had to have
It's
been
a stain.
an oiled
Base
style
base.
stain. Yes, exactly.
I wonder
right.
if it was some kind of Dijon.
A mustard? No, it was
No, 'cause
like
it didn't
look
8
like
in the
a
morning.
mustard.
Yeah.
What did you have for
What was-
breakfast that day?
It was a coffee, and I want to say like
A scone?
It looked
Yeah.
like fresh
Clotted
wetness.
cream?
It looked like fresh wetness. That wasn't
I
a
got it.
previous stain, correct?
yeah. It was fresh wetness. It was from that day.
Yeah.
And,
But it wasn't wet at that moment. Like it wasn't like people talked about. I think
it was
Streeter-
set. It wasn't wet. It was
yeah.
set.
It wasn't piss because
Setness.
it was part of the
Setness.
pants.
It wasn't piss. It was kissed.
I think a scone is actually. I think a scone is a good guess because I think there could have been
Scone is
some
too
oil.
dry.
That's
Scone
why
is
you
a
use the
dry.
clotted cream. That's why you use the clotted cream, and that's why it gets on the jeans. Clotted jeans.
Did you have sous vide bites from Starbucks? Those have a little grease to them.
They
It looked
do.
like a
that's
sous
an
vide
oily
style
drop.
stain.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
didn't have it that day. I really cannot for the life. It was from Blue Bottle. I
Okay.
think it was from Blue Bottle, so I don't remember exactly what I would eat that would cause
Yeah.
that. I want to say it was coffee. Because you know these lids that like they put the lid on top of the plastic. You
They
take a
haven't
sip,
mastered
and
that
then
lid. They haven't
The,
figured.
the coffee
always been
stays on
saying
the
this.
lip.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
They
coffee
got-
stays on the
Dude,
lip.
They got rid of straws too fast. I'm
Yep.
all for getting rid of straws. We
Yep.
should have a solution, but it doesn't exist yet.
Nope.
Okay, it's not paper straws.
Don't go
Thank
green without thinking through it.
That's right.
Wait, let's see what you got cold brew right now, Geoff. Are you in a? It seems like a very Curb Your Enthusiasm thing, like where Larry just like keeps spilling because of the lid. The lid holds the liquid.
Yeah,
And
it's-
is the lid holding the liquid there? Are you getting any splashback on the? Yeah. Are you getting any
100%.
splashback on the other side? Yeah.
100%. It gets all over your face. It's not good to drink.
I don't think it's a good aesthetic either. There's something weird to me about being an adult with a sippy cup.
Mhm.
It's just not. It's
I need a
not
bigger
cool.
hole. I'm,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trained on the full rim, and now suddenly
Yeah.
you're just postage stamp sized. It's changing everything.
It's not cool. It's not cool to
No.
drink coffee like that. But like
We're
back
gonna
in
need
the
a
day
bigger
when you used to
lid.
get nice. That's actually you need a smaller, sort of tighter lid. But like I was saying back in the day, like gas station coffee, like Billy, you like hot black coffee. That's like the cool way to drink coffee. Hot black. And like it's cool to be like, I like it shitty. Like, yeah, the shit like out of a fucking
Right.
whatever those things
like
are.
New
you
York
know?
Bodega
Yeah,
dollar
that brown-
coffee.
Yes,
you know
yeah,
that blue
yeah.
cup. Yeah.
Did
Oh,
they put
yeah.
did they put the lid on it, or is it like straight up open?
I mean, if you go to a fancy bodega, you might get a lid, but more often than
Yeah.
not, I think it's just carry it and wish you the best.
A hot
I remember
black
those New
open
York
cup,
days
right?
where it was like you would like line the edge of your cup with like 6 napkins, and then those napkins would just be doused in coffee as you're walking down the sidewalk.
yeah,
It's
that's
like you
cool,
just show
yeah.
up to meetings stained in coffee.
The best city
Yeah,
in the
it's-
world. Geoff, fucking react.
Oh,
Like
sorry.
you zoned out. We're talking about coffee, man. You're hosting
it's
the
just-
show.
it's because I do the assembly cuts on these, and so I just kind of like am clocking as we do them what I'm going to cut out and what I'm not, and so that was
So
all
far,
going
I
to
think
be
it's
out.
all interesting.
And so I'm like, why interact if I know that that's not going to end up in the final cut?
आप कब वापस आ रहे?
we could
Yeah,
yeah.
coffee gets everywhere.
You fucking killed the wax.
No, there's
Wax
5 more
on,
minutes
wax
of it.
off.
There's 5 more minutes of it. What was your guys' favorite moment from the weekend? Let's say. My favorite, I don't know. I can't say it on the show.
I know. I was thinking the exact same
At the
thing.
Irish bar, yeah.
Yeah.
Geoff,
For
you
sure,
slept
for
on the
sure.
beach. Talk to us about it.
No, I want to finish out the weekend and then we'll go to the beach sleep.
That didn't happen
Beaches
over
are
the
slept
weekend?
on.
That was a different. I think that was a
I
different
meant the
weekend.
weekend of the Headgum Podcast live show.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So me and we have the same favorite moment shared in,
Yeah.
in the Irish bar post show second night.
Yeah. That was my favorite moment of the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The low point was after that when we went to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
and I realized I left my bag and had to leave you guys high and dry at the woods.
Yeah.
And then when I
What was
came
in your
back, you
bag?
guys were gone. Everything valuable.
When his
No.
laptop.
You lost all this?
No, I got it back.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had to go back to Manhattan to get it, and that's the worst feeling. Your stomach just absolutely drops.
We had that thing happen. You know, like in New York, Billy, you get this. It's like the very end of the night, but you're like, let's go to one last bar. We're all going back to Brooklyn, one last bar.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to at least like having one more hour with my guys.
Yep.
We get there, me, Micah, Johnny, Geoff.
Sweet.
We go into the bar, and then Geoff is just standing in line. He forgot his backpack at the venue. Geoff and Johnny
Everything.
just spin around. They leave. Johnny goes home. Geoff goes back to Manhattan to get his backpack.
Fuck.
Why did Johnny's like, if Jeff's not here, I'm out.
I think it just felt like
Energy
the night-
sucked out. Yeah.
It was
It was
all
like
over.
3:15 and bars close at 4. I think it was also like I was getting a lift back to Manhattan, so I was like, I'll drop you off on the way there.
Oh yeah, Johnny lives in Manhattan, so
Yeah.
it was just like the
Yeah.
end.
But my favorite
punch.
moment that we can talk about was probably probably like right when the show started and you guys were coming out and people were like going crazy.
Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah.
Mine is when the show's over.
Right.
I love the post show feeling because I get worked up. I get nervous before the show. When I'm on stage, it's all a blur. And
Yeah.
then it's the afterglow. That's what I do it for.
And after the afterglow, it's the afterglow.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hotel lobby.
That's correct.
Yeah, I slept on the beach, Billy.
Why?
I was
That
hanging
is
out-
that was my comment on your Instagram.
No, I've been running on adrenaline the last 3 weeks and just saying yes to everything, which has been so much fun. But I also didn't sleep on the beach. We ended up just not sleeping. And so I'm like fucking exhausted because I was in New York for 2 weeks almost. And I don't think I slept more than 5 hours on any given night. I got 1 hour of sleep last week full, which made me feel more tired because once you stop running on adrenaline, you crash. And then
Wait, what do you mean you got 1 hour of sleep
Or
last
one
week?
week.
Full?
Yeah. Come on. That's
one
a lie.
full night's rest last week, I should say.
So like one night last week you got 8 hours and the rest you were just like cutting yourself off too early.
Yeah. And then Halloween didn't sleep a wink. And then last night slept 6 hours. So I'm fucking exhausted, guys.
What do you think you're gonna like fall asleep tonight at like 9 p.m. and wake up at like noon the next day? Like, is that how you
No,
catch
now I'm
up,
going
or-
I'm climbing at 9 p.m.
What? Where?
Why?
LAB.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because that's the only time George can do it, and I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. Actually, well, I saw him in Brooklyn.
Couple weeks.
at
He's
the
your
woods.
roommate. He's your
Yeah.
roommate.
But he was in New Orleans, and I was in Kansas City, and then finally we're back. And then
You're gonna get COVID again.
I actually probably
You're
will.
you're trending towards COVID too. You're gonna be my first double breakthrough friend.
Yeah.
Like you're
Double
flirting
breakthrough.
with COVID more than you're flirting with, I don't know, someone else in your life.
Yeah.
Whoever you slept on the beach with.
Or didn't sleep on the beach with, even more promiscuous.
Nice. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right
Why?
back.
Okay.
Today's episode is sponsored by Honey. Guys, we all shop online, and we've all seen that promo code FIELD taunt us at checkout, borderline bully us. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free browser extension that scours the internet looking for promo codes and applies the best ones it can find to your cart. Honey sports over 30,000 stores online, sites that range from tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands, even food delivery apps. No, imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites, right? When you check out, the Honey button drops down and all you have to do is click apply coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site. And if it finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices, much like my ass, drop. Honey's saved me money on a phone case and $5 off of a $25 pair of jeans that I'm wearing as we speak. So if you don't get Honey, you're straight up missing out on free savings. Honey has found its over 17 million members over $2 billion in savings, meaning if you don't have it, which is free to download, you're hemorrhaging money that you don't need to be. So literally get it. It's free and installs in a couple seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting the Headgum Podcast. So get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/what's that? Again, that's joinhoney.com/what's that? Thanks, Honey. Guys, the holidays are coming up, right? And you definitely have family members who are either audiophiles or you don't quite know what to get them. And that's where Raycon comes in. All right. It's never too early to start gift shopping for the holidays, especially because today you can save big on a gift they'll use every day. And those are the Raycon wireless earbuds. Raycon sent me 2 pairs of earbuds, and I got to say, they are absolutely a joy to use. I use them while I climb. I use them while I go for little bike rides. They really fit inside your ear because they come with multiple little gummies to fit to your ear specifically. And they sound amazing. And they also have seamless Bluetooth pairing and a comfortable noise isolating fit. So you can start listening right away and keep listening for hours. The audio quality is absolutely comparable to any other earbuds I've ever used. And compared to the prices of other brands, Raycon starts at half the price. The new everyday earbuds come with 3 new sound profiles to make sure that everything you're listening to sounds its best with just the right amount of bass. All right, there's pure mode for podcast listening, blues, instrumentals. I mostly use that. Balanced mode for different podcasts, depending on the voices, hosts, rock, heavy metal, etc. And there's bass mode for hip hop, EDM, reggae, etc. Raycon offers 8 hours of playtime with a 32-hour battery life. And there's also a built-in mic so you can take calls on your earbuds at the press of a button. I take my therapy calls with Raycon. So this holiday season, get them something they can use for calls or work or play or music or anything on the go, and pick up a pair of Raycons. Trust me, you or they are going to use them every day. So go to buyraycon.com/what's that today to unlock exclusive deals of up to 20% off your Raycon order. But hurry, because this offer is only available for a limited time and you don't want to miss it. That's buyraycon.com/what's that to unlock up to 20% off your Raycons. Again, one more time, buyraycon.com/what's that. Thanks, Raycon.
And we're back. Let's get straight into the most fan favorite of all segments recently. Bond of the absolute week.
Good God. I can't continue being on this segment. I've said my bonds.
No, it's every week you have to choose a new Bond until the next one's cast. This week, my casting choice, because I think we're getting further and further away from that, it has to be from the UK, the NELK boys.
Whom?
I followed. Do I send you the NELK boys? They're an absolute shit follow. If you ever follow someone who's kind of a disaster on purpose just to see what kind of insane things they're up to, there are these 4 Canadian prankster tweens that are like overt Trump supporters now. And all they do is like go to parties and party and go to colleges and like give kids drugs and make YouTube videos and get banned on YouTube. They're insane. They're terrible, but they're wildly entertaining for me as a 38-year-old who's just like at home doing nothing,
What are they
following
called?
this.
The NELK boys?
NELK.
NELK. Yes.
It's one of the worst words I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think that's half the reason why Amir likes them.
They get like millions, they drop these like, we're making this live stream and like 2.1 million fucking college kids are all following them. And they're like, we're at this place, come party with us. And it's like during COVID, before the vaccine, like packing a bar or a warehouse. They dropped their own like hard seltzer recently. They're wildly successful.
If I may backtrack for one quick second, we're talking about the NELK boys. Why are we talking about NELK? You said something about Bond at some point.
Okay, so
yeah.
the segment is Bond of the Week. So every week until the next Bond is cast, we're going to just kind of lob up an idea for casting. So this week I'm thinking, what if the NELK boys were James Bond?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they'd be terrible James Bonds. They're all like barely pubescent and pretty bad.
Yeah.
I just saw my first James Bond movie. I'd never seen a James Bond movie before this most recent one.
What'd you think?
I thought he's a great driver. He's like the best car driver I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Good at shooting. Seems like a pretty decent guy. And the ending surprised me, to put it mildly, of this movie.
I think I didn't like it. The ending.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
No spoilers.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Yeah.
So has everyone seen it?
I've
have not
spoiled
seen
it,
it, but
I've
I
spoiled
don't
the
wanna
ending
see it.
to multiple people because I didn't
you
know.
could spoil it to me. You could spoil it to me.
Well,
I mean, I
nobody-
guess it's bad if people are going to watch.
Yeah,
but it's
people
been
on
out
the
for a
pod-
month.
You can't spoil it on the podcast.
No,
It's not right. It's uncouth.
I enjoyed the
Geoff
movie.
could-
I enjoyed the movie.
I thought the movie was pretty solid.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess it's part of the whole mystique of James Bond. But how did they fucking shoot him with machine gun fire constantly and never
Never
ever
hit.
even
Never
not
hit.
even it never get even grazed?
Yep.
He'll
That
just
was
walk towards a machine gun and it's fine, and then boom, I have a single pistol and you're dead because I
Jeff,
shot.
what are
300
you
body
eating?
armor.
that was
What is that?
That's
It's like
bacon.
you're just eating bacon after bacon. You made bacon and that's it. You're eating it on the podcast. You can't even talk while people are talking. This is your.
Well, you guys
want to
fucking take it over, right? That's what you've been doing the entire half hour. So be my
We're
guest.
discussing Bond. You said Bond of the week.
You haven't done your
Then
Bond
you
of the week. You're talking about a real fucking movie. Daniel Craig is already in that. Who's your casting pick? And then let's move on.
Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek is. He's from the UK. He's got the Irish
That's
accent.
true.
So I think
Accent.
that'll work.
Got the
Okay.
accent. Kind of fits in. Wears the suit well.
Yeah, I'll say Henry Cavill.
That's pretty good.
What do you mean
All
pretty
right.
good? It's actually fucking perfect. You could,
Holy shit.
yeah, fucking exactly. That's right. That's right. Wow. Yeah.
All right.
Fucking.
Full
Cavill
steam
saved
ahead.
that. Okay.
We got to go to our next segment.
Jeff.
I didn't
Jeff,
say one.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't
fine.
say one.
It's fine.
You're eating.
Welcome to Meta or Feta.
Oh God.
Did you guys see the news?
Yeah, Facebook is changing its company name, but not
Yeah.
the actual website name.
The
from
Facebook,
to
company is
Meta.
now
Yeah.
Meta.
And
Oh.
feta is cheese.
That's so
Correct.
dumb. So who the fuck cares? This is exactly
Everybody,
what
I
they fucking
guess.
want.
Yeah, it was a publicity thing and it worked. And now
Yeah.
Facebook's still called Facebook, but the company that owns it is called Meta.
Great. It's like Google is called like the ABC company or the
Right.
Alphabet company
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mhm.
So it's like,
Sure.
who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
No, it's big
Jake,
news.
Jake, Mark Zuckerberg and you are in the same event. Do you feel compelled to want to introduce yourself to Mark Zuckerberg, or are you like, fuck that guy?
I wouldn't feel compelled to introduce myself to him. I wouldn't not do it because I hate him though.
Mhm.
I would just be usually when people are like excited about a famous person, I like to tack the other way and not
Uh-huh.
give a shit.
Yeah,
But not like I'm mad. I'm not like
Yeah, I feel you. You're not
Yeah.
headstrong about it. Would you be starstruck?
no.
This isn't
not
what the
about
segment
Ron
is.
Zuckerberg. It's fine. And
I
This
would
segment's Meta or
punch
Feta.
that
I-
nerd right in the face for ruining democracy.
Let's
For
go.
him
Who's
to
your
be
brother?
there, I would have to tackle him.
I want Billy to fucking host the show. Billy should be the host of the show.
What?
Billy is fucking fun, positive, asks interesting questions, responds when you answer. You're antagonistic, bacon eating ass. You fucking don't do jack shit. You just
Whoa.
introduce segments
Jake.
like Bond
I
of the
did-
Weeks, yell at people to wax, and then play wow. You're a fucking poison, man. Yeah, I thought that
8
was
minutes
coming.
ago, Jake was saying that I was too rude to Jeff, and then it was a
I
complete
basically-
seesaw.
I
The
just
name
like
of the
Billy.
game is
I
Meta
just
or
like
Feta.
Billy.
The name of the game is absolutely
Yeah.
Meta or Feta. So I'm gonna do it's fill in the blank, and you have to say whether it's Meta or Feta. All right, here we go. This is for actual cash. $100 for every right answer. $100 owed to me for every wrong answer.
Okay.
Blank recently caused a big shift in the tech industry.
Meta.
That's
No,
actually
that's
Feta.
not wrong. No, it's
Yeah.
not. Meta caused it.
No,
if
that's-
anything, maybe both, but definitely Meta.
Yeah, I know what kind of game it is now. Sometimes Jeff
Feta.
doesn't do this, but sometimes he does, you know? Sometimes
Feta
it's like
from
the-
Change Foods, which is an Australian US tech firm creating what would it be? Bioengineered cheese so that you don't need to use cows. Here we go. Blank is really just a distraction from larger issues.
Feta.
Feta.
Fuck.
We get the game now.
You
Why?
guys answered in unison, so I owe you both $100. Blank feels like an unnecessary and bad thing to happen.
Feta.
Meta.
What? Which one?
It was Feta.
Do you care to explain why? Or is that just
I don't like
everyone's
Feta.
supposed to? Okay.
Right.
Jeff, honest question. When you make these games, do you actually have answers to each question, or do you just kind of see how we answer and then reverse engineer the most prick answer in return?
I actually have the answer. but I'm open to change sometimes. Like, I think when we played Hammer Spam, one of the hams was spam, and I still gave it to Marika because it was sort of her birthday.
That's nice.
Blank's
Sort of?
logo. What's that?
Sort of her birthday, or was it actually her birthday?
I didn't say what's that at all during the show, I realized when I listened back to it.
Oh, interesting.
Blank's logo is blue.
Meta.
I said Feta.
Oh, God damn it. All right, so Jake is, that's $400?
I think every single answer in this quiz is Feta. To be
And
completely-
wrong, too, because Feta's logo is not blue.
No,
But
President Feta. President Cheese's Feta is blue. And
President
so are
President
you.
Cheese? Who's President Cheese?
President Cheese is a company. It's a brand
And
of
they're-
cheese.
And their Feta is blue?
Their logo is blue, and the box that the Feta is delivered in is blue. And I
All right,
want
I'm gonna
you to
look
be
this
blue.
up.
I want you to be seasonally depressed this winter. Please. Would
Jesus.
you do me that one favor? Would you do me that one common courtesy? All right. Blank pairs well with wine.
Meta.
We were looking for Feta.
See, that's a good example of what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah,
I'm
because
certain.
you would have. If you said Feta,
Yeah.
he would have said no.
No, I would have said yes. Here we go. Blank is an exciting new approach to socialization online.
Feta, because it's the fucking opposite of the truth.
Yeah, so that's going to be zooming with a friend while eating Feta,
Feta,
which is
yeah.
a cheese.
We know. We know it's a cheese. The whole thing has been about this cheese.
All right.
You said President Cheese at one point.
Blank will be an exciting
Feta.
new chapter
Feta.
for the
Meta.
Facebook
Feta.
company.
Feta.
You didn't even
Feta.
hear it. You guys
Feta.
think all these
Feta.
answers are Feta. I would really caution you. Blank is an exciting new chapter for the Facebook company.
Feta.
Meta.
Correct. So that's going to be the introduction of Feta in Facebook break rooms across the
Yeah,
country.
I said it first, I think, because I said Feta as soon as you started.
How much cash do I have at this point?
You have, I think, $700.
Nice.
Geoff, Geoff, can you cite your sources? Who said that Feta is going to be in Meta break rooms moving forward?
Another piece of bacon.
Nice.
Billy, you're in the doghouse now. This is actually
Why?
a new thing. No, you just crossed me one too many times. So here you
Yeah.
go. This is going to be 2 minutes on the clock. You can't speak for the next 2 minutes.
Billy
I
is
will-
one of the most like
definitely-
polite, positive, fun-loving,
Jake said you
universally
were
beloved.
poison. I said you ruined the live show. Billy just asked you what your source was as to how you heard Facebook break rooms were getting Feta, and he got into the doghouse.
Yeah, Billy's like a textbook definition of a good guy. So if you have beef with Billy, that's on
It's on you.
brother. Actually, and fuck it, for the next minute and a half, just while Billy's in the doghouse, I'm gonna go in on your sad little ass. I really, really am. I wish you froze to death on the beach, man.
Wow. Holy shit. What's that guy's style? The movie about the guy that froze in a van?
The movie about a guy
Call to the Wild or something?
Oh, he didn't. He died of he was poisoned. He poisoned himself by eating poisonous berries, and his stomach sort of ate itself from the inside.
Oh, interesting.
Chris McCandless, you're thinking of Into the Wild.
Yeah,
But yeah, if
yeah.
Geoff could die like that, that would be interesting. That would be fun. And we'd have
That'd
to
be funny.
they'd find his skeletal remains, and we'd have to identify him by his shitty teeth because he has bad dental hygiene, as we all remember. So we'd look at the bite. There's an overbite, underbite, couple cavities,
Both.
a
do you have
chipped
both?
molar. Yeah. But we'd say, oh, this is definitely Geoff because he, notoriously took such bad care of his teeth. So it has to be him.
All he drank was coffee and ate bacon. And like that was enough. He rarely slept and he was rarely happy. And it all started with some sort of infection that was never canaled, root or otherwise.
That's correct. And they'd ask us if we want the remains to have a funeral, and we would say, and we'd start laughing and giggling to ourselves. We'd be like, "Oh yeah, definitely, we'll do that." Then
Knowing full well we're both sort of trading off taking dumps in the urn.
So, Geoff, I guess my question would be, putting me in the doghouse, was it worth it?
That was easy.
All right, let's round this out. Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark
Feta.
Zuckerberg approved
Feta.
the idea, and yes, Jake is fucking $800. He put feta in his Greek salad. Blank is the best place to access the metaverse online.
Feta?
Meta.
You lost it all.
Yeah, it's all.
That was an
nothing.
$800 bonus round.
This is not what I wanted this to be. I was torn a new one and born anew.
Ya bun?
I finally break.
It was the bun comment for me.
Dog.
Have you eaten anything besides the bacon and the cold brew?
Today? No.
That's it, right?
Yep.
Just caffeine and pork.
Fat. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, God damn it. Yeah, he Venmoed me $800. Trains leaving the station.
Geoff, I know that you often send thousands of dollars seemingly to your friends throughout this podcast. Have you read the fine print on Venmo about exchanging money and how you actually have to report over $600 in exchanges? So even
it's a
these
taxable
playful
event.
It's now a taxable event. So even these little games that you play with your friends, like that moment with Jake probably cost you $2.25 on your taxes. And you've done it seemingly dozens of times, maybe hundreds. So you may...
And
in
you
this-
get it back. You've made technically like thousands of dollars this year that you owe like 40% on for like short-term
That's right.
capital
That's
gains.
income. That's
Yeah.
income.
And that's not even a forward-facing joke. Like that's a joke between people on an audio podcast. So like even the public doesn't even get what you want out of it. So that's a very expensive little...
All risk and
bit.
zero reward.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
It's like
know
playing
that.
Russian roulette with 6 bullets.
I really didn't know that.
yeah,
I probably owe hundreds of dollars in taxes for nonsense.
that's right.
Yeah.
Or
For sure.
yeah.
Definitely.
Fuck me.
And I don't think you're going to learn a damn thing.
No, what about Cash App?
Does everyone
Right. No, it's all the same.
look at the photos? Jeff's Venmo photo it's too
crying.
perfect for what you use Venmo for.
Sorry, hang on. Hold for sound. All right, let's get into our last segment. This is.
Were you really crying in that photo?
No, it was eye drops. I hadn't cried for a year until Halloween.
Why did you cry on Halloween?
Because you were fucking cold on the beach, or
No, they played Broke Down Palace, and I started weeping.
That's cool.
The beach played it.
what was that? What the hell was that?
He's on coke.
He's doing cocaine acting.
He's doing coke and bacon.
Good tweet, bad tweet.
What's that?
Good tweet, bad tweet.
Oh, that's cool from Succession.
Yeah.
Billy didn't
Because you know
I
he's
don't know
on
if
coke
Billy's
this whole
cut,
season.
cut
That's
up.
going to be like the thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm only
Wait,
halfway
so
through
this
season
way,
2.
this way, that-
I
you-
didn't-
You didn't
I
see
didn't-
Sunday's episode?
No,
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
midway
Catching
through
up.
season 2.
Okay, well,
is?
it's not a spoiler, but they play a game in a limo called Good Tweet, Bad Tweet because Kendall's getting like obsessed with his own image. He's kind of believing his own press, even though not all of it's positive. So here we go. This is Good Tweet, Bad Tweet, Amir Blumenfeld edition.
When we're only gonna do the bad tweet and then the segment's over.
These are real tweets from people who have tweeted about or at Amir. Are you ready?
Yeah, I love it.
How do we
but
play?
I
Wait,
guess it doesn't
how do we
matter.
even play?
That's it. This
What
is
are
the
the-
whole game. Is Geoff just reading them?
Oh, we don't even say like good tweet or bad tweet?
I thought Amir said you don't like in the show. Kendall
yeah.
yells "good tweet."
So, Amir, you say
would-
good tweet or bad tweet, and I'll read that and be really excited
Good
and
one,
on cocaine.
obviously. Good tweet. Good tweet. I want to
I'm
hear.
partial to Amir Blumenfeld. That's from Phil McCreary.
That's funny. That's great. All right. That's it. And then not to the next person.
bad tweet.
Bad tweet. Witnessing Amir Blumenfeld's gambling addiction is hilarious. That came in from Raven.
What?
What do you mean?
You do have a gambling addiction.
Yeah,
No, I don't.
you do. You can't
Not
not
really.
toy with cash.
I mean, it's exciting. It's a vice that I enjoy, but I wouldn't say I'm any more addicted to it than somebody that likes a beer at the end of the day.
All right.
Good tweet.
Sorry, 1 second.
Boy, here we go.
This is your game.
I know. I'll cut this out.
You
Gotta
can't
look.
cut it out. It's a video.
Gotta love when Geoff goes into a character. Like when he starts acting.
No,
It's like,
what was
okay.
I was gonna check something that had to do with this, and I can't remember what it is, and then I started getting frustrated. God damn it, I don't remember. All right, good tweet. I was this close to going on TikTok live with Amir Blumenfeld, who's the only reason I'm even remotely funny today. That was from Free Roaming Goat.
Oh, that's nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Bad tweet.
It's
Bad
very
tweet.
nice. It's bad tweet. Bad tweet. Here we go.
So, what about the other people in the Zoom? Why are we only doing me?
Sure, he's got that sort of dilf.
I didn't say bad tweet.
Jake said bad tweet.
Yeah.
Sure, he's got that sort of dilf salt and pepper thing going, but that's it. Other than that, Amir Blumenfeld is still what he has historically been and will always be, a loser. That came in from Alfie.
That came in from at Geoff Boyardee.
Yeah. That really
Can I see
sounded
that
like
tweet?
you.
Can I see that tweet?
I can't figure out the screen share thing.
The what?
The screen share.
Screen share.
Hey, you see? I can't figure out the Zoom link.
Screen share.
What if for all of 2022 I'm a fucking 40s mobster in character the entire year? I would do it. For a year I was a mobster. Here we go.
Your mobster year.
1 second. Good or bad tweet?
We're not
good.
doing me again, are
We
we?
need to
We're-
be
good.
faster. Did you
Let's
see
go
the
good.
show? Yeah, good. I'm a
They only did
compact-
2 on the show.
Okay.
By
No,
the
they did
second
more
one,
than that.
Kendall was already sort of taken aback in a negative way.
I'm a compet only for my boyfie and Amir Blumenfeld. That's from IP'd. Compet means compulsory heterosexual. So that means like I think they're only straight for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's kind of a high honor.
Yeah.
You didn't really
I
get
guess.
that one didn't get much of a reaction. Let's just call a spade a spade. We
All
all
right,
kind
good
of
tweet, bad
felt-
tweet.
Are these real?
Yes, that was
Because
IP.
the bad ones.
I'll talk about a bad tweet real
I didn't
quick.
know what compet meant until I saw that. Yeah.
Geoff did an AMA yesterday, and at some point, an AMA, he wanted us to ask him anything, and
That's right.
somebody said, "Who's the best guest on the Headgum podcast?" And
Yeah.
he proceeded to list, I'd say maybe 16 to 18 people who were the best guests, and one who was the
Everybody.
worst, Amir.
Yeah,
So of course his intent was, hey, I'm making this to throw like a jab at my buddy Amir, and also like
Yeah.
keep this running gag going that Amir is the worst guest on this podcast. But
Exactly.
I think that his second thing, his ulterior motive was, hey, if I tag these 18 people, this can drum up a whole new round of conversations amongst people. And now I am
Replies.
exactly. And now I'm at the top of the pyramid and they're doing all of the work for me. But what happened, folks, was even more impressive. The 18 people tagged in the tweet, no one replied. No one
No one.
acknowledged
No
the
one liked
barking
it.
dog. And if you don't acknowledge a barking dog, it stops barking after a while. And
Billy,
it was-
I will eat your ass.
No, you won't. It was so great to witness on social media.
Good tweet, bad tweet.
That was great. Let's go bad tweet.
The day Amir Blumenfeld eats at a Michelin-starred restaurant is the day they decide to let poor weaklings into Michelin-starred restaurants. That was from
There's no
Happy
way.
Go Fucky.
Yeah.
No way.
They
no
do
way.
let poor weaklings into those restaurants.
Yeah.
Good tweet, bad tweet.
So the segment's not over. The applause just happened for.
It was a really good tweet. I liked it a lot. That was from Happy
I
Go
see.
Fucky.
Good tweet.
If I could meet any 3 people on the planet, it would be in this order: Amir Blumenfeld, Bernie Sanders, Jon Stewart. What about yours? And this one I thought was kind of nice. I mean, not only are you at the top there, Shmuel, but I thought that maybe we could list our 3 top people that we'd want to meet in the world.
I just think that Amir
So
with
you're
this
just pivoting to a different thing entirely. The game is
Can you
over,
imagine
and
though, how out of place is Blumenfeld in that group of like 4 people? Because it's like the
Well,
guy
we're all
whose wish
Jewish
came
leaders in a
true.
way.
Guy whose
Yeah.
wish came true, he's there. So like Bernie and Jon Stewart have to talk to the guy whose wish came true.
Yeah.
But then Blumenfeld is just there with Bernie. That's
Yeah, and I'm sort of
incongruous.
waxing politics.
That doesn't
with the
make
guy.
any
like,
sense.
I
I feel like-
appreciate
I can
his
see Amir
idealistic
dancing.
standards.
Those 3 guys
Amir
push you
advocates
out of the
for for-profit
conversation.
prisons.
Yeah, you're out early.
where we have to assume that that fan is Jewish too. He just doesn't want to meet 3 Jews, and he's not
Ben
Jew
Hansen
himself.
Kaplan.
What was his name?
Ben Hansen Kaplan. I don't think that's a Jewish name.
Yeah,
Kaplan's pretty
that's
Jewish.
pretty Jewish.
Is it?
Kaplan? Yeah.
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 Hansen, not maybe.
Hansen, yeah.
Maybe it's a halfer. Did you
Conan
look up
O'Brien.
anybody else, Billy? Oh, this is who you'd want to have dinner with?
Yeah. Is this a living or dead or what? Living or dead?
I don't know. It's your idea.
This is such horse shit. I'm sorry, but like, I came with some good games today, and you guys are like smiling in anger.
Well, you played good tweet, bad tweet, which lasted 4.5 rounds, all on me, and then you said,
not
"Who would
over.
you want to have dinner with?" Okay, so let's see what else
Conan
you got.
O'Brien,
or Jacob.
Bobby Weir. Let's just do a live. Conan O'Brien, Bob Weir, and let's go fucking
the
sound
NELK
interesting.
boys.
The NELK boys as one amalgam.
3 people that you would have dinner with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'd have to be for me, Obama, and then
Which one?
like Barack Obama.
Michelle, or not Michelle.
Oh,
Malia.
actually, that's perfect. So it's Barack Obama, Malia Obama, and Jeff Rosenberg. Because I feel
Sounds
like
awful.
Well, no, then it's 2 people that kind of know each other. I feel like I'm at my
So
best
it's a
with
double
Rosie.
date, but
Yeah.
no one's dating.
And then we get to it's not a double date, but it's like we have a deeper connection than 3 random people. It's like I get to introduce the Obamas to my good friend Geoff, and then they're like, that's like us, a father-daughter bonding thing that happened. I feel like that results. The way you play this game is you've got to. Excuse me, you're typing. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm still in the middle of my thought.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. The game of this is to get that second dinner. That's not the wish dinner. That's just the 4. You quit typing, please. The 4 people want to come back and have that additional meal.
Mhm.
Okay, do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I feel like this sets us up for success. And everybody's zoned out. Billy's the only one that's fucking engaged.
I love the second dinner. I love at the end of the first meal where I'm like, I won that. I won that little social.
What was that, Jeffrey?
आप कब वापस आ रहे?
Me and Billy are fucking talking. We're talking
like
We're in the
normals.
middle of we're
Like
fucking
normals.
playing your game.
All right, bad tweet. We only
Yeah.
have bad tweets left, so here we go. Amir has
No one
little
else is
dick
gonna do the
energy.
dinner thing.
That's from Wendy Williams.
The dinner thing did seem interesting, but it
Let's
doesn't seem
finish
like
this
we're
out,
gonna.
and then we'll finish. Then we'll do the dinner thing.
I'd rather talk through the dinner stuff.
Amir can't stay at an event for more than an hour and a half without feeling anxious. That's that irredeemable shit. That was from Avital.
No, none of these are true. The Wendy Williams, no way she tweeted about me.
If I had a gun with 2 bullets and was in a room with Amir Blumenfeld and Vlad the Impaler, I'd pistol whip Amir, beat the shit out of him, and then shoot him dead while Vlad got away. That was from Johnny.
No way.
Johnny who? Villa?
Villa, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
these are fake.
It's weird that he doesn't want to kill Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What did he say?
आप कब वापस आ रहे?
What is that one?
I don't know. It says wapas. It was trending on my soundboard. Also, people found my soundboard. I guess you can use it. So
Interesting.
I don't know how they found it, but I saw it on the Discord. Billy, what about your dinner guests?
My dinner guests would be Don Jr. and Eric, I think, and me.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think we just have a real frank conversation about how we got to be who we've become. And I'd be curious to see where that goes.
Why?
I mean, I could pick Jay-Z and other billionaires and learn from them, or I could step into the fire and see if I can make some actual change in this world.
It'd be interesting if you flipped the table over at the dinner. Like you just have them to dinner so you could take them all out.
There's something
That's
to be said
noble.
for that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's something to be said for it. Yeah, so that's who I'm going. I'm going Don Jr. and Eric. Next question.
Okay.
That's cool.
Well, Amir, what's yours? Come on.
It's LeBron.
Yeah. Oh yeah, LeBron, AD, and Russ Westbrook. I want to get
That'd
to
be
the
cool.
bottom of their 3-man. Yeah,
You guys would
team.
have so much wine.
Amir, imagine trying to tell your dinner guests that you're friends with me at the table next to you with Don Jr. and Eric. Like, no, he's a good guy. I swear he's a good
Yeah,
guy.
this is just like this weird hypothetical that came true for him.
We didn't know Geoff had that power.
Yeah.
Hated that, man.
All right. Well, that was good tweet, bad tweet. All right, plugs. Billy, what do you have going on? What do you want to point the people towards? What an earnest ending to the show. I might cut all of that out.
What do I want to plug? No joke, buckets, anything on Headgum, at Billy Scafuri across socials. And that's it. That's all you guys got.
Amir?
Yeah, same. No joke, buckets, and follow Billy on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Jake?
Same. No joke, buckets. Follow Billy on social media.
Venmo him. Venmo Billy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say no joke, buckets, everything on Headgum, and then at Billy Scafuri on all socials. But spell Billy Scafuri GeoffBoyrdee on Twitter, and then it's GeoffReyJames on Instagram, and that's pronounced Billy Scafuri. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of the Headgum Podcast.
Billy's gonna kill you. Look at that fucking. You got the Billy's gonna kill you face.
I know where Billy lives. He doesn't know where I live.
So come to my house and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
End it right there.
That was a Headgum original.